now from the IBA at Winchester, engineering announcements for the radio and television trade. Hello again, welcome to the IBA's weekly announcements for the radio and television trade. Today, frequency changes for some independent local radio transmitters, and good radio reception is difficult to achieve. In transmitter news, more conversion work to extend Channel 4 coverage, and details of new relays at Skirmet, Kevin Maher and Mokta.
Following a recent international conference on VHF sound broadcasting, the frequencies which can be used for radio services have been extended right up to 108 MHz. A result of the new plan will be the need for a number of frequency changes affecting existing independent local radio transmitters. The changes start in the autumn of this year and are spread over the next 2 years.
The first ILR frequency changes are Essex Radio at Chelmsford 96.4 to 102.6 MHz and at Southend 95.3 to 96.3 MHz. At Bury St Edmunds, the new Saxon Radio frequency will be 96.4 MHz, a difference of just 100 kHz. But at Canterbury there's a rather larger move from 95.1 to 102.8 MHz for Invicta Sound.
Still in Kent, there's another change for Invicta Sound in the Maidstone and Medway area, from 103.6 to 102.7 MHz. And the final change of this first batch is in the north, where Pennine Radio will move from 103.4 to 102.5 MHz. We'll give you details of the starting dates for the new frequencies a little nearer the time.
Some of these changes, especially to the higher frequencies, will draw attention to any deficiencies in radio reception, and will be more noticeable in stereo. Because a stereo signal occupies a wider channel and it is more susceptible to interference, it needs a significantly stronger signal than mono. It's usually no use making do with an odd piece of wire or an inbuilt set aerial. Very often, hiss-free stereo needs an outside aerial, especially at the edges of the service area.
Noise or hiss is predominantly in the stereo mode and is almost invariably caused by low-level signals. The loss in coaxial cables is relatively low at band 2 frequencies. The best cure for low-level signals is therefore higher aerial gain, rather than adding a masthead amplifier.
Stereo performance is also affected by reflections from buildings, hillsides and trees. These reflections cause multipath distortions, the equivalent to ghosting in television. The use of an external aerial with a narrow acceptance angle will help to reject these reflections and minimize the distortion.
But not all listeners to VHF wish to use permanent radio installations and external aerials. To serve the mono-portable and the motorcar radios with their vertical aerials, all independent local radio VHF transmissions are of mixed polarization with horizontal and vertical radiation components. In future weeks we'll discuss radio reception problems and their possible cures.
Transmitter news now, starting with special announcements. Another reminder about the aerial maintenance at Stockland Hill, where reduced power operation and occasional interruptions will continue until about the middle of July. And in the north the same applies to Pontop Pike and Calderbeck, but until the end of July.
In Scotland, Gartley Moor is liable to reduce power and interruptions for the next 2 weeks. This is also for aerial maintenance. In Wiltshire, the Colne relay will be off today between 9:30 and 10:30 for an electrical inspection. And in Norfolk, the King's Lynn relay is expected to be off today until 2 p.m. for aerial maintenance.
Moving north to Lancashire, the Baycup relay will be off this afternoon from 1 o'clock until 4 for electricity board maintenance. And the Whitworth relay is expected to be off until midday today and tomorrow, and until 10:30 on Thursday morning. This is for mast painting and is weather dependent.
More mast painting, and this time it's the turn of the Larkstoke relay near Stratford-on-Avon, which is expected to be off today and tomorrow between 9 and 1 p.m. Tomorrow morning in Gloucestershire, the Chalford relay will be off between 9:30 and 10:30 for an electrical inspection. And the Burnham relay in Norfolk will be off until 2 p.m. for aerial maintenance.
On Thursday morning, the Dursley relay in Gloucestershire will be off between 9:30 and 10:30 for an electrical inspection. And in South Wales, the Rhondda relay will be off until 10 a.m. for aerial maintenance. Also on Thursday, in the Grampian region, the Cletravale relay will be off from 9 in the morning until 5 p.m. for electricity board maintenance.
Finally, on Friday morning, the Nailsworth relay in Gloucestershire will be off between 9:30 and 10:30 for an electrical inspection. And in Lancashire, the Haslingden relay will be off until 10:30 for mast painting.
New relays next, starting with Skirmet near High Wycombe, which is due on the air in a week or two. This relay covers about 500 people in Skirmet, Turville, Fingust and Hambledon. Thames Television and London Weekend will be on Channel 41, with Channel 4 on 47. The aerial group is B, vertically polarised. Skirmet is expected on the air in a week or two.
In North Wales, the Kevin Maher relay is also expected on air in a week or two. It will provide the Welsh services to about 6,000 people in Kevin Maher, Garth, Pontcysylt and Newbridge. HTV Wales and TVAM will be on Channel 41, with S4C on Channel 47. The aerial group is B, vertically polarised.
Also in Wales, the relay at Moctor near Colwyn Bay is expected on air in a week or two. It will cover about 700 people in an area just north of Moctor. HTV Wales and TVAM will be on Channel 23, with S4C on Channel 29. The aerial group is A, vertically polarised. That's Moctor, expected on air in a week or two.
Channel 4 next, and 5 more existing relays now on air. In the Grampian region, Rose Hearty on Channel 47 covers a population of 18,000. In Yorkshire, Ripponden on Channel 54 covers a population of 4,000. In Derbyshire, Ladder Hill on Channel 29 brings the 4th channel to another 17,000. In Cumbria, Dalton on Channel 53 increases Channel 4 coverage by another 3,500. And in Lancashire, Whalley on Channel 53 covers a population of 4,000. Due in a week or two in Greater London, Walthamstow on Channel 68, and in the north of England, Macclesfield on Channel 32.
And that's it for this week. If you have any technical queries or any reception problems, do contact us. Our address, Engineering Information Service, Independent Broadcasting Authority, Crawley Court, Winchester, Hampshire, SO21 2QA. Our telephone number is Winchester, that's STD code 0962 822444. If it's cheaper, you can dial our London number 01 584 7011 and ask to be put through to Engineering Information. Join us again next Tuesday, either at 9:15 or 12:15. From Murray Nicholson and myself, Bruce Randall, goodbye from Crawley Court.